Locals checklist. Binder, check. Playmat, check. Deck box, check. Propagate news resource, check. Let's go. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Meh of pigandmeh here. So, there was a slight delay in Can I Budget because, well, to be frank, I could not budget for a sneak peek because, well, one, a bunch of stuff randomly coming up to kind of occupy my time and make it hard to do it. And two, entry overblows my budget, so I kind of can't really do it. But that means that I have a whole 20 bucks. And I already had kind of a planned thing for a sealed portion, so we're just going to smash them together and kind of have this pre-recorded sealed portion I already had on top of, you know, my leftover from not being able to play at all this week. So that 20 bucks, I'm going to play the game of hypotheticals with you guys because some of these cards I already own to make the process of building the deck a lot faster and being able to have the turnaround on the content a little bit easier. And other stuff I've been just kind of picking up here and there. Like one of the cards I kind of had, my super special awesome secret tech card I got from locals, you know, because, well, for the spirit of the show. But in my own collection, I personally own a copy, or 3 copies of the Dark Crisis skill drain. The only issue is mine are beaten halfway to fucking dog shit. So it's really hard to get a value when using something like TCG Player. So with that in mind, we're going to have to play the game of hypotheticals with acquiring them, because it's not necessarily too unbelievable to think that if you are going to your locals every week and digging through bulk cards or whatever, you're going to inevitably come across somebody that might have copies of this card, with how old it is being from Dark Crisis, realistically thinking that it could be in such terrible shape. Which, trust me, when I get to deck profile shenanigans, I can show you guys one that will make you cry. So with that in mind, I roughly, just looking at the numbers and kind of crunching it all together, figured realistically, if somebody had 2 copies of this card that were super heavily played, you know, damaged to the point where you could still put it in a dark colored sleeve and not notice, but definitely not value it all that high, you could easily probably convince them to sell you 2 copies at about 15 bucks. So that's what I'm going with. So I'm going to take 15 of that $20 that is not being spent for this week because I can't play, and I'm going to use that towards acquiring 2 copies of Skill Drain. So with my last $5, I was looking around and I'm going to get a 3rd copy of Eldlik the Golden Lord, because I just want to have a 3rd copy just to be sure in case DD Crow or whatever starts really picking up. And the alt art's only about $3, so we're going to go with that. As well as, roughly with the last $2, getting a 2nd copy of my super special awesome secret tech card I don't want to tell you guys about just yet. And then 1 random copy of the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Juggernaut Libe for the extra deck, because I think it would just be funny to have that option there, so you can burn with Gustav Max for 2 and then punch him for 6. So yeah, that's this portion. Now to show you guys the gambling portion in basically sealed week. What is good? So I shorted myself a week, you know, in my card investments, just so I could pick up this bastard. So let's hope for the best and tear this bastard open. I didn't want this to be all that long, so I just already cut this open, pulled out the packs, and Well, let's just quit with the BS and see what we got to work with for a deck. Alright, first pack. Despian Comedy. This guy. V-Trooper. Alright. Armed Dragon Caucasian. Yeah. Magic Cylinders. Whatever the hell this is. Oof, that's not good. And for... yeah. That is also trash. And now for our secret, the thing that matters. Yeah! Oh, that's cool. If we would have pulled Branded in red, then this could be better. But maybe if we're looking towards Despian route, this could be something. Oh, same thing with this guy right here. So, pretty jank. Next pack. Budget Fluondewies. This cool? No? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was all excited to play the Yusei Fudo deck until I realized it depended on Chaos Dragon. Oh. Wow. What a slap in the face, Konami. But hey, Despian Quartus. Huh. Maybe I should turn it into straight Despia. Oh. Maybe another reprint of this guy. Okay, so apparently I got the Despiaton. And for our last pack for this, see if we got anything good. This is a really good side deck card for Math Mech. This is a pretty good card for Cyber Dragon. This card sucks. I need you to give me something good. Huh. This isn't good. And for this secret, we got... the best looking but worst possible secret in the tin. Wasted a whole week for nothing. Well, not necessarily nothing, but... yeah, this is pretty bad. So sadly that tin was kind of a fail. But we have $6 left. So because I've already made enough bad decisions, we'll make one more. The last 6 roughly got, for $3 a piece, 2 packs of Grading Creators. So let's open this and see if we can at least get a Solemn Strike to work with. Or maybe a collector's rare or something. So, let's do this. Right, first pack, Emergency Teleport. That's pretty good. Goki Pull. Nothing. Zector Hornet. Forest Lotus Flower. Zector Exostag. This bad card. Well, not looking good. Last pack. See here, Solemn Strike, yeah, Yan. Best card, let's go. Sook. This bad card, turn to Tribute. Caspatel, and Hopper. Just buy the singles, bro!
Distance with a system of touch and gentle persuasion. I'm lost in admiration. Could I need you this much? Oh, you're just wasting time. Something happens and I'm head over heels. I never find out till I'm head over heels. Something happens and I'm head over heels. Oh, don't take my heart, don't break my heart, don't throw it away.
And you hate yourself like your name was gone now. No one else leads to opinion. The heart is a liar as much as it is to listen. Everything in the world is a prison. The minute you convince yourself something's missing. I was a buck 15 with no backbone. My self-esteem was all in the net now. Trying to hold out a smile and a tear. Yo, I think everything left to you is clear. Come on. It's changing. Love you like I do this world is strange, but don't play with my soul, baby. I won't break your heart this time. Someone else might, but it won't be mine. I found a reason more. I wanna love you. No confidence like to virtue. I'm hurt, so baby I'll hurt you. I don't love you, so baby I'll work you. Like I had a real reason to desert you. It's like the son of a turn, the life in this burn. I wish I had learned everything else. The past that I've earned, I'm giving you life. Why is it back in return? And who make concerns? I live in this burn apart. As if I get your own start. The burn is art, you body my boss. And that will forever in turn. Selfish like I had a plastic surface. Helpless, I just watch no purpose. Selfish, and I'm a crap for worthless. Everything I forgot. Prove me a service, I belong here like a tick on your head. Even your Jesus said he was dead. Pick up the leg, when you should have said, love, what can become of trust from what this provided to you? But it feels like I'm backwards to you. What do these gunshots can you prove? What can you actually do? What can you actually prove when I come through? Losing everything we had in this field. I wish I knew, I wish it was true, I wish we do. Every time you try to help me, it's like running you don't know what to do.
Weekend's been hectic as fuck. So I'm gonna try a slightly different local today for this budget shit. So let's see how this goes. Fucking table bulk paying off. Giving this guy this to have a copy of a fucking field center. Let's go, people. He's happy until he realizes I beat Fluandui.
He has a lot of text, but none of it does that.
Now he's flipping me off. I just went undefeated today. That's fucking wild. And I'll probably do a recap a little bit later, but for now while we're in the shop, I'm going to open the packs, so I'll have this camera guy point it down for me. So for getting first, basically got 3 packs of an OTS, so let's just keep the gambling going and see how bad I pull. Alright. Nothing.
Brick 1.
Brick 1. Let's go. Let's see if I can go 3 for 3 on supers. Alright. Random Albaz card, scissors.
I think that's the brand. That's like the bestial card, but it's branded.
Oh my god. Alright, pack number 3.
Yeah.
Come on, let's whiff this. Alright.
Well, if you ever plan on building it.
Now let's whiff the last pack.
Except the Ultra is like $50 for it now.
So I think it's more than that.
I didn't even realize Battle card was. Oh, this is the OTS. Ooh, Cores. Classic.
Can't pull for shit. This is why you buy singles, people. Alright, you get that. So, there you go. Another week of Can I Budget? In this case, you saw very, very clearly why this is not a sealed only thing. Pretty much every pack I either purchased or won was pretty much a massive negative because I got nothing out of it. Not even hardly any trades. I mean, I kind of have stuff in the binder now, which is cool and all, and people have been handing me their bulk. Like, either I'm finding stuff at tables on locals, or people are just straight giving me their jank shitty cards they don't want. So that's nice. But this is just kind of a fringe thing that happens when you just go to the same place all the time, because the locals I went to for the tournament for this episode of Can I Budget, I'd been going there for quite a while now, usually on Sundays. They've gotten quite a few different deck profiles on this channel. And the reason I played there for this video, aside from the fact that I couldn't have made Sunday at my regular local, was because when I went to do the initial filming for this, because there's been kind of a weird delay with the delay from the Darkwing Blast and just generally having a hard time getting to record all of this. I sat down on Saturday, was getting ready to do the budget only deck, but then I decided at the last second I wasn't exactly feeling it, which is probably a good thing, because at that locals I got my ass kicked. I think I only won 1 match. I didn't lose every thing 2-0, but it was a rough day, and I'm pretty glad that I decided to not use the sealed only deck on that day, because that would have been a massive pain in the ass of a challenge. But the locals I did go to, I somehow managed to go undefeated again, which is dope. 2 in a row. Let's do this. If you're curious, my matches that day were, it was a 4-round tournament, and my first round I went against Windwitch, which it was a newer player, solid deck. Just he happened to brick really, really, really hard, and I just happened to open everything to stop just like that. The skill drain definitely came out in that one. Round 2 was the only match I did not win 2-0 all day, and that was against Labyrinth. And that was an interesting match because the guy himself managed to kind of debate me in a couple things, where one turn he made me think he was going to evenly, so I used a Torrential Tribute to destroy all the monsters on my field, only for him to be like, "Ha! No evenly, you fucking idiot," before he proceeded to Lightning Storm on my back row away. So, I guess sometimes you just get baited. It happens. But ultimately, with that matchup, I ended up winning because I used my traps at the right time and had the best floodgates to stop him. He just kind of sped through all of his resources and couldn't keep up, which was weird, but dope. But I should probably consider that deck in the future, most likely. Round 3 was against none other than Fluandois, which that matchup went game 1. I Ash Blossomed his Prosperity because I was pretty sure I wasn't going to be able to use it at any other point in the turn, and that happened to just stop him dead cold. To the point where he's like, next game. I was like, oh, okay. And then in game 2, I flipped There Can Be Only One, and he just could not play around it. So, yeah. Swift 2-0. And then we had to do round 4 because there was a bunch of weird tiebreakers. So I had to play against TR Elements. And game 1, I won because of the Super Special Secret Tech card that I kind of just going to leave from telling everybody what it is for now, because I got to test it some more. And game 2, I just kind of out-resourced him because he both bricked and whiffed all of his mills. So yeah, beat the best deck in the room apparently. Cool. So yeah, this deck is very, very good. It has been performing well above expectations, and for the most part, I'm happy with it. But obviously, there's going to be some changes that'll be done, which you'll see probably after this. I'm going to start recording next week's because I know a couple cards I'm going to invest in. We'll talk more in depth. But this week, I hope you know just why we don't, rely on sealed product for stuff, because I whiffed everything. So yeah, glad it didn't affect the gameplay too much. Remember, buy the singles. If you like these videos, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. If you like the musical artists I featured, because, there's a life outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! And for mine, it's usually just going out and seeing some live music, or it was for the longest time. Most of their links should be in the description down below if you'd like to go check out more of their stuff. And aside from that, yeah. This is Meh, pigandmeh, signing out.